You might think your breakfast is fueling your day, but what if it's actually the reason you feel drained before lunch? If you're over 60 and find yourself struggling with low energy, brain fog, or mood dips by mid-morning, the real issue might be right on your plate. As we age, our bodies change. Slower metabolism, shifting hormones, and less efficient digestion can turn once-healthy foods into energy zappers. In this video, we're revealing the top 3 morning foods that look healthy but secretly sap your strength, and we'll show you better options to help you feel energized all day long. Feeling drained in the morning isn't just about how many hours you slept. For many people over 60, it's also about how their body processes food and handles energy throughout the day, especially in the first few hours after waking. As we age, our metabolism naturally begins to slow down. That means our body becomes less efficient at converting food into usable energy. Where we once might have burned through a bagel or a glass of juice with no issue, those same foods can now hit us differently, leading to unexpected fatigue, blood sugar crashes, and that dreaded mid-morning slump. One of the biggest changes that happens after 60 is a decline in insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone responsible for helping our cells absorb glucose from the bloodstream. When our cells become less responsive to insulin, more glucose lingers in the blood, and less of it actually gets used for energy. This often results in a sharp rise in blood sugar followed by a dramatic crash, which can leave you feeling tired, foggy, or even anxious. That's why regulating blood sugar first thing in the morning is so important. What you eat sets the tone for how stable your energy and mood will be for the rest of the day. A high-sugar, low-fiber breakfast can cause a spike in glucose, triggering an overproduction of insulin. That insulin surge then clears out more glucose than needed, leaving you feeling sluggish not long after eating. The more frequently this cycle happens, the more it taxes your system, and the more your energy levels pay the price. Digestion also becomes less efficient with age. The stomach produces fewer digestive enzymes, and the lining of the gut may become more sensitive to certain foods. This can lead to bloating, poor nutrient absorption, and even inflammation, all of which place an additional burden on your body's energy systems. When your gut is inflamed or struggling to break down food, it's not just your stomach that suffers, your entire body feels it. Inflammation, even at a low level, uses up valuable energy resources and can affect everything from your mental clarity to your ability to move comfortably. Then there's cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. In the morning, cortisol levels naturally rise to help wake you up and get you going. But as we age, this rhythm can become disrupted. Too much cortisol early in the day, often triggered by blood sugar instability or processed foods, can contribute to anxiety, tension, and even more fatigue once those levels crash. On the flip side, too little cortisol in the morning can leave you feeling flat and unmotivated. Either way, your morning meal plays a powerful role in supporting or sabotaging your hormonal balance. In short, your breakfast isn't just about hunger. It's your first major metabolic decision of the day. And after 60, that decision matters more than ever. Let's talk about a breakfast staple that many people, especially those over 60, believe is doing them good: orange juice. For decades, it's been advertised as the perfect way to start your morning: bright, refreshing, full of vitamin C. But the truth is, that glass of orange juice might be one of the biggest culprits behind your morning energy crashes. Orange juice, even when labeled 100% pure or not from concentrate, is still essentially liquid sugar. A typical 8-ounce glass contains around 20 to 25 grams of natural sugar. That's about 6 teaspoons. And while those sugars are naturally occurring, your body doesn't care much whether they came from fruit or candy bar. Once that sugar hits your bloodstream, it causes your blood sugar levels to spike rapidly. This might give you a quick burst of energy at first, but it's followed by a sharp drop, and that's when the problems start. The crash often hits within an hour or two, leaving you feeling tired, sluggish, and craving something else to perk you back up. Part of the issue is that orange juice lacks fiber. When you eat a whole orange, the fiber in the fruit slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. That creates a gentler rise in blood sugar, one your body can handle more effectively. But when you strip away the fiber, as juice does, You're left with a concentrated sugar hit without the buffer. This can wreak havoc on your energy, especially in the morning when your body is just starting to rev up. Now, for those over 60, this issue becomes even more pronounced. As we age, our ability to regulate blood sugar diminishes. Insulin sensitivity decreases, and our metabolism slows, making it harder for the body to manage quick influxes of glucose. What might have been a harmless glass of juice in your 30s or 40s could now be contributing to persistent fatigue, brain fog, and even mood swings later in the morning. Add to that the fact that our digestive system becomes less efficient over time, and you're looking at a recipe for energy trouble. What makes orange juice especially misleading is the health halo surrounding it. It's marketed as a source of vitamin C and a natural option, often alongside imagery of fresh fruit and sunshine. And yes, it does contain some vitamins, but the nutritional benefits don't outweigh the downsides, especially when those downsides include blood sugar crashes and lost energy. Plus, there are better ways to get your vitamin C without the sugar spike. So, what should you be reaching for instead? If you still want fruit in the morning, and many people do, it's far better to eat it in its whole form. Berries are a fantastic option because they are lower in sugar and high in fiber and antioxidants. Apples with a tablespoon of almond or peanut butter make for a balanced snack or breakfast component, offering fiber, natural sugars, healthy fats, and protein, all of which help maintain steady energy levels. Smoothies can also be a great alternative if you make them correctly. Skip the fruit juice base and instead use water, unsweetened almond milk, or Greek yogurt. Add a handful of spinach or kale, some frozen berries, a scoop of protein powder, chia or flax seeds for fiber, and maybe a small amount of banana for sweetness. This combination slows down sugar absorption and gives your body sustained fuel, rather than a sugar jolt and crash. The takeaway: just because something is natural doesn't mean it's ideal, especially after 60, when your body's response to food becomes more sensitive. That morning glass of orange juice might seem innocent, but if your energy keeps crashing before noon, it might be time to rethink what's really in your cup. White bread and bagels have long been breakfast staples. They are warm, comforting, quick to prepare, and let's be honest, there's something deeply satisfying about biting into a toasted bagel with butter or cream cheese first thing in the morning. But if you're over 60 and finding that your energy takes a nosedive not long after breakfast, these familiar foods could be quietly working against you. The problem with white bread and bagels lies in how they are made. These are refined carbohydrates, stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients during processing. What you're left with is a product that digests very quickly and converts almost instantly into glucose, the sugar your body uses for energy. That might sound like a good thing, but this kind of rapid digestion creates a surge in blood sugar, followed by an equally rapid insulin response. Your body works hard to clear the sugar from your bloodstream, and when it overcompensates, you're left with a crash. That mid-morning fatigue, irritability, or hunger pangs. That's your blood sugar swinging wildly back in the other direction. Foods like white bread and bagels rank high on the glycemic index, which means they raise your blood sugar faster than most other carbohydrate sources. The higher the glycemic index, the more dramatic the spike, and the harder your body has to work to bring things back into balance. This roller coaster effect can lead to serious energy dips just a couple of hours after eating. Instead of feeling fueled for the day, you're left chasing your next pick-me-up, whether it's a cup of coffee, a snack, or a nap. Despite this, these foods remain incredibly popular, especially in the morning. They are convenient, inexpensive, and deeply ingrained in many of our routines. Toast and coffee, a bagel on the go, a breakfast sandwich from a drive-thru. These habits are familiar and, in many ways, comforting. But what worked for your body in your 30s and 40s doesn't always hold up after 60. As we get older, our digestive systems undergo several changes. The body produces fewer digestive enzymes, which means breaking down complex foods, especially those that are highly processed, becomes more difficult. You might start noticing more bloating, indigestion, or irregularity after eating foods you once tolerated just fine. Additionally, many older adults develop increased sensitivity to gluten or certain additives found in processed bread products. Even if you don't have a full-blown gluten intolerance, you may find that foods like white bread leave you feeling sluggish or foggy. All of this adds up to one simple truth. If you're still starting your day with refined carbs like white bread or bagels, you're likely missing an opportunity to fuel your body in a way that supports energy, focus, and overall well-being. The good news? You don't have to give up bread altogether. You just need smarter options. Whole grain or sprouted bread is a far better alternative. These types of bread contain more fiber, which slows down digestion and helps keep blood sugar levels steady. Pair a slice of whole grain toast with a protein and healthy fat, like a poached egg and avocado, and you've got a breakfast that delivers lasting energy without the crash. Another excellent alternative is overnight oats. When prepared properly, they are full of fiber, slow-digesting carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Try soaking rolled oats in unsweetened almond milk or water overnight, and in the morning, add chia seeds, almonds or walnuts, and a few fresh berries. You can even stir in a spoonful of Greek yogurt for added creaminess and protein. This combination digests more slowly and provides a steady release of energy throughout the morning, while also supporting gut health and digestion. Making these simple swaps, replacing refined carbs with fiber-rich, nutrient-dense options, can make a noticeable difference in how you feel throughout the day. You may find you're more focused, less dependent on caffeine, and no longer reaching for snacks an hour after breakfast. At the end of the day, the goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. Knowing how foods like white bread and bagels affect your energy after 60 allows you to make more intentional choices. And often, those small shifts in the morning lead to big gains in how you feel the rest of the day. Yogurt has long enjoyed a reputation as a health food, and for good reason. It's often packed with calcium, probiotics, and protein. But not all yogurts are created equal, and if you're reaching for those low-fat, fruit-flavored varieties in the morning, thinking you're making a smart choice, you might be setting yourself up for a crash instead. In fact, low-fat yogurt, especially the sweetened, flavored types, might just be the most misleading food on your breakfast table. The biggest problem lies in the hidden sugars. Many flavored yogurts contain as much sugar as a small dessert, with some packing in 15 to 25 grams of added sugar per serving. That's more than what you'd find in a scoop of ice cream. These sugars are often disguised under names like cane sugar, fruit puree, or even evaporated cane juice. But the effect is the same, a sharp spike in blood glucose. And just like with orange juice or refined carbs, that spike is inevitably followed by a crash, leaving you tired, distracted, and hungry again before lunchtime. Then there's the issue of satiety. When fat is removed from yogurt, it's often replaced with sugar or starches to make it taste better. But dietary fat is essential for feeling full and satisfied. Without it, your breakfast leaves you wanting more, triggering cravings for carbs and snacks just a short while later. Fat also plays a crucial role in nutrient absorption, including fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. So when you opt for a low-fat version, you're not just getting less satisfaction, you're potentially getting less nutrition, too. It's easy to see why so many people over 60 trust yogurt as a healthy option. For years, it's been promoted as a smart, light, digestible food, perfect for breakfast or a midday snack. And if you're trying to watch your weight or cholesterol, low-fat seems like the safer bet. But once you hit your 60s, your nutritional needs begin to shift, and your gut becomes more sensitive to what you put into it. Your digestive system isn't what it used to be. With age, your gut lining can weaken, and the production of digestive enzymes may slow down. Add in a sugar-heavy, low-fat yogurt first thing in the morning, and you're giving your gut a difficult task without much benefit. Even-wise, sugar feeds the bad bacteria in your gut, which can contribute to bloating, gas, and inflammation, none of which are helpful when you're trying to maintain steady energy and focus throughout the day. What your body needs at this stage is more support, not more stress. That means meals that nourish your gut, balance your blood sugar, and provide lasting fuel. Instead of reaching for that fruity low-fat yogurt cup, try switching to full-fat plain Greek yogurt. It's thicker, richer, and far more satisfying. More importantly, it contains much more protein and healthy fats, both of which help slow down digestion and promote sustained energy. To naturally sweeten it, add a handful of fresh berries, which are lower in sugar and rich in fiber and antioxidants. Sprinkle on some flax seeds or chia seeds for extra fiber and omega-3s, or a few walnuts for crunch and healthy fat. This kind of breakfast isn't just more satisfying, it's far better for your gut, your brain, and your blood sugar balance. Another fantastic alternative is cottage cheese. Choose a full-fat version with no added sugar, and top it with cinnamon and a few crushed walnuts. Cinnamon has been shown to help regulate blood sugar, and walnuts provide long-lasting energy and anti-inflammatory benefits. You could even add a few apple slices for fiber and a touch of sweetness without spiking your glucose. These kinds of swaps are simple but powerful. They don't require you to give up breakfast favorites altogether. They just require a bit of awareness and adjustment. Once you start your morning with food that truly supports your energy, rather than depleting it, you'll notice the difference. Fewer cravings, better focus, and a lot less reliance on mid-morning snacks or caffeine. In short, don't let a healthy-looking label fool you. Yogurt can be a great choice, but only when it's the right kind. After 60, your gut and energy levels need real nourishment, not sugary shortcuts pretending to be healthy. If your current breakfast leaves you feeling sluggish, unfocused, or craving something else within an hour or two, it's time to rethink how you're fueling your morning. The good news is, you don't have to give up breakfast altogether. You just need to rebuild it with your body's changing needs in mind. And after 60, the formula for sustained morning energy is simple. Combine protein, healthy fats, and fiber. These three components work together to stabilize your blood sugar, keep you full longer, and help your body release energy steadily throughout the morning. Protein supports muscle health and brain function. Healthy fats provide slow-burning fuel and satiety, and fiber slows down digestion while supporting gut health and preventing blood sugar spikes. A few breakfast templates can make this easy to put into practice. One great option is a slice of sprouted grain toast topped with mashed avocado and a poached egg. The combination delivers high-quality protein, heart-healthy fat, and fiber-rich carbs, all balanced to keep your energy stable. Another idea is a bowl of full-fat Greek yogurt with chia seeds, fresh berries, and a sprinkle of walnuts. This packs protein, fiber, and omega-3s in one satisfying, gut-friendly meal. Or try overnight oats made with unsweetened almond milk, topped with almond butter, ground flaxseed, and sliced banana. It's simple, nutrient-dense, and great for digestion. But rebuilding your morning isn't just about food. It starts even earlier, with hydration. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your body wakes up slightly dehydrated, which can lead to fatigue, fogginess, and headaches. Before you reach for coffee, try drinking a glass of water with a pinch of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon to replenish electrolytes and gently wake up your system. As tempting as it is to grab that first cup of coffee right away, it's often better to wait 60 to 90 minutes. Caffeine too early can overstimulate cortisol, your body's natural get-up-and-go hormone. Over time, this can throw off your stress response and leave you more exhausted later. Give your body time to wake up naturally first, and then enjoy your coffee with breakfast, not before it. Micronutrients also play a big role in how energized you feel. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, many of them related to energy production. B vitamins, especially B6, B12, and folate, are essential for converting food into fuel. You can find these nutrients in foods like leafy greens, eggs, seeds, salmon, and whole grains. Including a variety of these foods throughout the week can help support your energy levels in a noticeable way. Finally, consider the timing of your meals. Many people over 60 benefit from light fasting, simply waiting a little longer in the morning to eat until true hunger sets in. Others thrive on consistent, balanced meals at regular intervals. The key is listening to your body and avoiding grazing or skipping meals, which can disrupt blood sugar and drain your energy. Rebuilding your breakfast doesn't have to be complicated. With a few intentional choices and a better understanding of what your body needs now, you can start every day with steady, reliable energy and finally leave that mid-morning crash behind. By now, you've seen how some of the most common breakfast choices, foods we've long believed were healthy, can actually leave us drained, especially after 60. Orange juice, White bread or bagels and low-fat flavored yogurt might look innocent, even nutritious, but they each contribute to the same cycle. A quick blood sugar spike, a crash, and that all-too-familiar slump that creeps in by mid-morning. What's important to understand is that these energy crashes don't just affect how your body feels. They affect your mind, too. Low energy can lead to low mood, irritability, brain fog, and a sense of mental fatigue that makes it hard to concentrate or stay motivated. When you're running on empty, everything feels harder. Making decisions, staying productive, even getting out the door can feel like a chore. And over time, this drains more than just your stamina. It chips away at your confidence and your drive. But here's the empowering part. Small changes really do add up. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine overnight. Simply swapping orange juice for whole fruit, choosing whole grains over refined carbs, or replacing sugary yogurt with full-fat Greek yogurt can dramatically shift your energy care for the day. You'll feel more stable, more focused, and more in control. It starts with awareness, knowing how food makes you feel and being honest with yourself about what's working and what's not. With just a few thoughtful adjustments, you can regain the steady energy, mood, and motivation that sets the tone for a better day. Your body is always communicating with you. All you have to do is start listening and responding with smarter, more supportive choices. The good news? You're not stuck feeling tired every morning. By cutting out just a few foods and adding smart alternatives, you can dramatically boost your energy, focus, and mood. Aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means adjusting with intention. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and share it with someone who could use a better morning. And for a full list of energy-boosting breakfasts after 60, check the link in the description. We've put together a free guide just for you. Until next time, stay sharp and stay energized.